Hello, this is Grace Everlasting 7 here, and I am back with another video on my 2DS XL. And this is going to be a combination video, a bit of a review of this unit, and also a couple of accessories that I have picked up, so I am doing it in one video. And what I'm going to start off with first is a bit of a review of the 2DS XL. So here is the 2DS XL. This is the black and turquoise model. This is the only one available to me because I live in the US, and these were the only colors we could get. And I've had this a little over a week. I've been playing a bunch of Mario games on it, a bunch of Zelda games on it, and I love this system. I'm having a great time with it. It plays the games without any issues. It's smooth. It saves the games, and I've been playing DS games and 3DS games, and I have not had any issues with either of those games playing or saving. So, great job. It's been a pretty fun week being able to play all these games. And there are a couple of things though. One of them is a bit of a concern for me, and that is this cartridge port here. You kind of have to pull this open and slide this out, and then this bends. And it's a bit of a concern for me because I'm not sure how long it's going to last. You know, maybe it'll break. It's kind of flimsy. I know it's supposed to bend a little bit so you can get the cartridge in there, but I mean, depending on how many times you're changing the cartridge, how long is it going to last? So I guess that's kind of a time will tell, but I am a little worried about that. Maybe it'll snap off, I don't know. The other thing is the stylus. Now, when I first heard a few other YouTubers mentioning that the stylus was small, I really didn't think that was going to be a problem for me. And the reason being is because I have small hands, okay? I'm a woman, I have small hands, so I really didn't think a small stylus was going to be a problem for me. It kind of depends. If you're just using the stylus to pick through settings and things, it's just fine. But if you're using the stylus for extended gameplay, basically this is your only control of the game, is using the stylus. I have found it to be a bit annoying, and different positions, I'd hold it in different positions and wound up having the stylus on my knuckle by the time I was engaged in the game, which is not very comfortable. So the stylus is indeed small, even for people with small hands like mine. So what I'm gonna do is probably buy another stylus that's bigger than this one. So if you're using this to change your settings on your 2DS, it's fine. But if you're using it to play an actual game, I would suggest getting another stylus, which is probably what I'm gonna be doing because it's a bit uncomfortable trying to play with this. So other than those two things, the cartridge port and the stylus there, I really don't have any other issues with this. I have not had any problems with it. It's running things just fine. It charges fine. And I have been enjoying playing a lot of the games on this system. Now, if you are a 3DS owner, I can't really see you picking this up. And the reason being is because if you are a 3DS owner, you pretty much have the capabilities to turn off the 3D function. So that would bring it to a 2D system, which this is. So if you have a 3DS system, I can't see you buying this. Now, if you're a collector and you like all the systems or happen to like the color or whatever your reasoning, then sure, go ahead and buy it. But for a 3DS owner, I can't really see a 3DS owner buying this. Again, that's your decision. That's totally up to you. However, if you didn't have any of the systems in the DS line, like I did not have any of the systems, no DS, no 2DS, no 3DS, none of them. So this was the first system I picked up. Naturally, it made sense for me to get this system. I didn't want the 3D functionality. I didn't want to pay extra for it if I wasn't going to use it, so I held out and waited for this one. If you only have a DS, this is a great upgrade. It plays the DS games, it plays the 3DS games, so it's a pretty good upgrade. So if you're a DS owner or did not have a system before, this is a great buy. If you're a 3DS owner already, I honestly can't see you picking this up, but again, it's totally up to you and what you want to do. All right, let's move into the accessories here. And as you can see, I have 2 accessories behind the unit here. First is the tempered glass screen protector. And I am a big believer in tempered glass. I use it on my cell phone, I have one on my tablet, so I like tempered glass screen protectors. I think they're great. So naturally, I decided to put a tempered glass screen protector on my 2DS XL. Makes sense. So when I bought this, it came with 2 sets of tempered glass screen protectors. So 2 for the top, 2 for the bottom. In here, I only have 1 set. 1 for the top, 1 for the bottom, because I already installed the other set on my 2DS XL. And I was not going to do that on camera because it is not fun installing screen protectors to begin with, and having to do it on the camera will just make it worse. So it's already on my unit here. And there's an extra set in this, which is very nice. They included 2 sets. So let me see if I can show this to you. I don't know how well it will show up on camera, but on the top you can kind of see a slight gap. Doesn't quite go all the way to the edge, which is not a huge deal, but there is a screen protector on the top and it does not have any bubbles in it. I did have a pretty large bubble around here, this area, about the size of a quarter, but I waited about 24 hours and it shrunk significantly, and then what I did was I just took a cloth and kind of wiped it down and the bubble came out, so not a big deal. And the bottom also has a screen protector on it. Again, I'm not sure how well it will pick it up, but it does have one on there. And the bottom screen was probably what I was concerned with the most because of the tapping on it and the stylus, so I did want a screen protector on the bottom and the top too, but more so on the bottom because you have to touch it and tap it. So both screens have a screen protector, and if you're interested in getting a screen protector for your system, I did buy the screen protector on Amazon, so I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in buying it. I highly recommend it. I have not had any issues with tempered glass screen protectors. They're great, they protect it well, so if you're interested, I will put the link there. All right, on to the other accessory here. Now, this one is the hand grip for the 2DS XL. So if you're planning on playing your 2DS XL for an extended period of time, this would probably be very handy for you to have. Now, like I said, my hands are small. It wasn't highly uncomfortable having to play this, you know, but having the hand grips adds a little extra to it, so I was glad I picked that up. And I'm going to take it out of the box here. All right, so here is the hand grip itself. There's 4 little clips on each side that hold the system in place. It has a lot of the cutouts. That way you have access to your buttons and ports. And something else I thought was kind of interesting is this does have a little stand on the back. So just pop out the stand there and lay it down, and it stands up. Now, I'm not really quite sure if I would be using the stand there, but it is a nice touch to have that on there. All right, let's pop the system into the Handgrip here. All right, so as you can see, you can still access your volume control and your headphone jack and stylus are still accessible. Power buttons there. The left and right buttons on the top are accessible. Charging port. Cameras on the bottom. Good to go. And you'll notice I didn't mention one thing. Yeah, that is the cartridge slot. Where is it, you say? It's underneath. So unfortunately, this does cover the cartridge slot. So if you are not planning to play a game for an extended period of time, I would probably leave this off. You know, if you're just gonna pop one in, play for a little bit, and pop something else in, I probably wouldn't use this. Now, this is comfortable, extremely comfortable, don't get me wrong. It's very comfortable, has a spot for your fingers there. There's also a slight gap by the speakers, so the sound is not muffled, it's just fine. The only thing is trying to take this system out of the hand grips is a bit difficult. And I don't know if that's because it's new. Maybe as you put it in the unit and out of the unit, maybe it'll get a little easier. But I have had a hard time trying to get this unit out, so I'm actually gonna leave it in there. I'm not even gonna pull it out off camera, on camera. I will pull it out off camera because it's kind of tricky. So aside from the fact that the cartridge port is not accessible and it is a bit difficult to get this out, I don't know if that'll change over time, this is very comfortable. So if you are going to use this for extended play, this is great. Just be careful about taking this unit out. I was afraid I was actually going to break either the DS or the 2DS or the hand grip, so I would be careful, but it is comfortable. So after I've had this for a little while, I'm hoping maybe it'll be a little easier to take out. If it is, I'll do a little update for this, but this is a pretty comfortable hand grip, so if you are planning to play this for extended periods of time, this would be a nifty little accessory to get. All right, tempered glass screen protector and the hand grips I got on Amazon, so just like before, I'll put the link in the description for the hand grips if you're interested. And if you do find, maybe you found a different hand grip by a different company that works better, is a little easier to take out the system out of it, then just let me know. Okay, if you have any other comments on this video, please put them down below. If you have any questions, put them down below in the comments as well. And thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Those of you that have commented, I read your comments. So if there's something else you'd like to see, either on the 2DS XL, I will be posting some games that I have for this system soon. And if you do have any suggestions for games, that would be a great place to put in the comments down below too. All right, that wraps it up for this video of my review for the system and a couple of the accessories that I bought with it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.